Wow, sure has been a minute since we made one of these. Dang it, guys, I missed these videos. I feel so connected to the community when I get to review Homebrew. You guys are just putting your creations out of the world, and I want to experience them. So, you know, you dig through the garbage, you might find a diamond in the rough. I'm just saying, all right? There could be something incredible in here that I think that we could find, and maybe you could use for your next game. So typically your background in 5e is giving you like skill proficiencies, languages, maybe some equipment, and some suggested characteristics. The idea is that this is what your character was before they became their class, an adventurer, you know, the hero of the story. They had to have been a person for a little while, so what did they do before? You know, maybe you're writing up your next D&D character and you're like, man, all these backgrounds just make too much sense. I need something else. I don't want to fit into any of these boxes. I need something to really ground my character to the rest of the world. So that's why I want to play the background Who Am I, which is the lowest ratings for some reason, and it reads, you are any class, and you don't know what your name is or how you forgot yourself. We're just going to ignore the random capital letters here, all right? We're just trying to understand. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a master of random capital letters. All right, Pacheri, what are we proficient in? Sleight of hand, arcana, history, nature, religion, animal handling, medicine, survival, performance. You aren't sure why you know these things. It may have to go do with your past. Those are a lot of things to be proficient in. You are welcome to change suit your character. Why don't we get all these proficiencies? This is too many. Maybe they meant to put like you're proficient in one or two of these, because that would make sense. Just pick one or two. That's fine. Tool proficiencies. Proficient in tool or kit fitting your character. I go to my character sheet and I look down and I see class ? Background, who am I? Name, unknown. I don't know which tool is going to fit my character, Pacheri. I'm a little confused. Languages. You speak and understand 10 languages. You're free to pick. Maybe it's like my character knows these things and I don't necessarily, because I have amnesia. I don't know who I am, but my character's like, wow, I'm really good at basket weaving and speaking Dwarvish. What a mystery I'll discover. Equipment. You are equipped with 5 things from your past. Pacheri, I don't know what my past is. How am I supposed to know what I have if I don't know who I am? All right, you know what? We're understanding. We're here to understand, all right? We're trying to be more positive here on XP to level 3. I've been saying that for a lot of years. At least one has to be a weapon, okay? And you can have one wondrous item. Other can be thing that suit character. Hi, hello. I'm just a ranger guy. Don't know my name, don't know where I'm from, don't remember anything about my past. I don't know how I forgot myself either. I've memorized lots of prayers. I speak 10 languages, actually. I don't know why. I also have this sword and this apparatus of Qualish. Who am I? Who put me in here? Feature. What is this? What a good question. You get things from your past. You may ask for an item from the GM once you remember big parts of your backstory. Note, GM has to agree to item. Oh, good. I'm glad they have to agree. Like, it's phrased like I remember. Like, I'm playing, I wrote a backstory, I don't know what's going on. And then the game will play and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot I wrote that I'm related to this character who's like the villain's cousin. Oh, sweet! Why do I get items? Yeah, just remember big parts of my backstory. Walking around Hyrule. Hey, a memory. Whoa! I remember Zelda. I remember who she is. And I remember how much I love her dearly. And how much okay, we're gonna get into the brain rot chipper territory here. I'm mid Zelda. I haven't been uploading videos lately. It's bad time out here. Anyways, you know, it'd be funny be that happened and then Link was just like, oh sweet, a key. Suggested characteristics. A certain magic was placed on you. You either find the one who did or find things out yourself. A little bit of the mystery uncovered here about what happened to me. D1. Excuse me. D1? Why would you roll if it's only gonna be 1? You have weird bursts of knowledge, probably knowledge from your past. Gain a 1d6 to all intelligence and wisdom checks. 1d4 a day. Okay, so it's like you're remembering your past and you're like, "Ding, I remember how to do algebra." Gain 1d6 tall intelligence and wisdom checks 1d4 times a day. Okay, so you get to, but how long does it last? You get it 1d4 times a day. So I roll and I get a 2. So 2 times a day I can get a plus 1d6 to the check. Oh, to the check. So it's like a bardic inspiration. I get it. That's not that bad. Being a personality trait is, being a background altogether, getting this many abilities is a bit much. Hey everybody, I don't remember who I am. Oh look, I remembered how to do algebra. Flame tongue apparatus of Qualish. You have terrible nightmare. This is the flaw. You have terrible nightmares every few nights, 1d6 nights a week. And you have to roll a 13 con save or get 1 point of exhaustion. 2 if you get a nat 1. That just makes sense. There's nothing funny about that. You just get nightmares and you get a level of exhaustion. Honestly, probably pretty balancing considering how much I get at level 1. And I'm going to be getting a bonus to my intelligence wisdom checks a day. It's just kind of weird that it's in the personality trait and flaw, but not that bad, all right? We're not moving hundreds of thousands of miles, breaking the sound barrier at every second level of terribleness. You know, it's a little misunderstood, okay? Well, look, we'll move on to Isekai Otaku. You are transported to this fantasy land with powers you have yet to understand. Skill proficiencies. You have double proficiency in all weapons. Feature, untapped power. Every 5 levels you gain +1 to proficiency modifier, stacks the proficiency bonus. I thought the point of like an isekai was that you were like, oh, I'm a fish out of water scenario and I don't know what's going on here and I'm slowly going to learn and like figure out what's going on. You're not supposed to, like, this is just main character. This is called backstory main character. I like that it's only proficiency modifiers. And so it's just that it just seems like Bungus Third was like, dang it, I just want my rolls to be higher. If only I was the main character and could do that. Is that a create homebrew button? Ooh. If anything, you should be like terrible at everything because you're not used to this world. You should be better at other random things that are convenient for the plot, and then you help everybody. And it's like, wow, good thing you got transported here. Suggested characteristics: have a weird hairstyle and either red, blue, or white hair. Oh my god. All right. Exiled god? Oh my lord. Guys, who am I? Who am I is gonna be nothing compared to exiled god. ... It's mysterious. Skill proficiencies. Skills all of them? Every single one. All right, just right out the gate. Proficiency, all weapons, all armor, all equipment. This is not a class. This is a background. Why? 2 proficiencies, all of them. Languages, all of them. Equipment, you get a magic great sword, so you may hold it with one hand. And it's magic, therefore you can wield it with one hand. I love the assumptions that people make. They're like, well, I understand that this piece of media that I liked was like this, so that means the D&D one has to be like that when I write it in the homebrew. You get a magic greatsword, so you may hold it with one hand. And if you have a strength 14 or up, you also have some plat armor. Also, you have a pouch of 35 gold pieces. Oh, I'm glad you gotta throw in a little bit of limitation in there, you know? Skill proficiencies, all tools, all weapons, armor, every single one, all languages, magic great sword, hold it with one hand. Hey now, is that more than 40 gold pieces? You better drop that down to 35, all right? I'm gonna give you all the power, but you're not gonna have anything on you. You got enough for you to, you know, maybe buy a weapon and maybe go to sleep that night and survive the next day, but I better not see you being overpowered. Feature, worshippers. Okay, what is the mechanical benefit to having some plat armor? Guys, were you looking through the backgrounds and you couldn't find the main character one? Is that what was happening here? Because I swear to God, why does this have 53 ads? That's not like just this person's friends. That's some people and then a few more people and then even more people were like, yeah, I want to have proficiency in everything and have plat armor. And then they go to their DM and they're like, it's balanced. I only get 35 gold pieces. It's fine. Since you are an exiled god, there are some people who worship you, so you can get away with anything. And most people who know who you are will give gifts to you. DM, it doesn't matter that I slaughtered everybody in this tavern. I have worshippers, so they should be giving me gifts. They're gonna give you the gift of going to the afterlife is what they're going to give you. Suggested characteristics. You probably think you're important and immortal. You probably are super selfish. Why does this have 53 ads? What have 53 people? Abandoned. The abandoned are the ones who have a good life. Okay. The abandoned are the ones who have a good life. They were a soldier or maybe a noble, but the abandoned have given up their life, have wandered, have had a purpose, who are seeking something. Most abandoned just wanted to be free, or to have a life of adventure, but some have been kicked out, their old life turned against them. Okay. Skill proficiencies. Choose 3 from acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, arcana, perception, investigation, intimidation, deception, stealth, survival, and sleight of hand. That's like almost all of them except for the charisma ones, it seems. That makes sense. It's like they aren't good at communicating with other people because they've been kicked out and their old life was turned against them, so now they're just nomads. Tool proficiencies. You are proficient in different tools of your choice, all right? Languages, you can understand, write, and speak Draconic, Dwarvish, and one more language of your choice. Equipment, you start out with an Explorer's Pack or a Dungeoneer's Pack, a short bow or any simple weapon, or 50 silver pieces. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. Actually, I like that they wrote this out. This is like how the book writes it out. That's really, really cool. Why does this have 37 downvotes? I have a feeling I'm about to find out why, but look, so far this one should not be this low compared to the rest of these. Featured telepathic dominance. See, now we're getting into it. What's this gonna do? You can talk to a creature within a 50-foot radius that you can see. The creature must roll a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, you can talk to that creature. Whoa. You just look at someone and you're like, hey, and they have to be like, oh, shit, God, dude, nearly dodged that greeting. It's kind of how I feel sometimes when I go out in public. I definitely, when I'm walking around, somebody tries to greet me, I'm trying to backflip out of that situation. You don't have to share a language to communicate, all right? On a successful saving throw, the creature is frightened. This is me in a social situation in public. You can also manipulate objects under 20 pounds. What? You must make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw. On a successful save, you can lift an object, open a chest or a door. On a failed save, you can't use the ability till the next dawn. Whoa. You're telling me that not only can I just lob insults at people that they have to physically dodge out of the way of, but I can also pick objects and I have to do a backflip and then it opens, and if not, then the power is useless. If I fail that backflip or handstand or dodge or something, you know, I'm gonna do some jutsus in order to get this chest to open, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, I don't think this is that bad. I think it's pretty well written. This telepathic dominance feature is a bit much. Maybe it's something you could get at a higher level. Nah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Wildborn. You were born and raised in the woods, living with the elves. All right. Skill proficiencies. You gain a proficiency in expertise and all skills. Okay. All right. You gain proficiency in expertise and I have everything. You know all languages. Equipment. You gain anything you want. Wow. Lived in the woods with elves? And where's my book of vile darkness? And my hand and eye of Vecna. Feature. Raised by elves. You have advantage on all checks made to do anything with elves. Anything? And you are constantly under the effects of Speak with Animals / Plants spell. Suggested characteristics. Use Outlander. Why'd you publish this? You could just have been an Outlander, but you just wanted everything. Cultist. You are a cultist who hails an usually dark deity. You have many cultist friends you made. Oh, good. You need those. Languages. You may speak demonic. Feature, Call of the Cultist. 3 clerics with 12 AC, 20 HP, 1d6 damage, and +1 all abilities are summoned to fight for you, or do as you will. You may use this ability once in between long rests. Alright. They just kind of show up out of nowhere. They just appear. Suggested characteristics. Personality trait suggestions. I am a dark one that sacrifices others to my dark deity. That's not a personality trait. That's not a quirky little part about you that you just wander around the day going, hey, Jacob, how are you? Oh, good. Just sacrificing my friends. You know, typical me. That is a flaw. That is a bad. That is something you have to achieve and do. It's almost like a bond. I am a servant to my lord/lady to do as they wish. Pfft, me too, dude. Suggested ideals. I must convert everyone to serve my deity. Oh, all right. Suggested bonds. I am completely loyal to my deity. Okay. Suggested flaws. I will do anything, even sacrifice myself for my deity. Oh, whoa. This is like Michael Scott. Like, My flaws are that I have no flaws. You know, I really thought I'd find a cool background in here, but, you know, I guess I'll just have to go with Exiled God. It seems like the most popular one, just seems like the best one really here, so just make sure to add that to my collection. Gotta put that in there. What's the highest rated? What is the highest rated monster? Oh, James and Tricasso. You are a dragon who's permanently polymorphed. A vampires raised from the dead and cured lycanthrope, or some other monster with their form changed to a living humanoid. Feature a little off. You have a reputation for being a little odd. What? Oh, this is so cool. What? Yeah, I'm probably just going to go with Exiled God.